last time.
You can see the smoke from all the fires. We're pretty much out of water. We're paddling into a headwind, but Mike showed me he's just cutting across the wind. So we're gonna do that. That was pretty slick. Awesome, thanks babe.
Yeah.
What the hell, did she jump over the tent?
Look up and over.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
All right, it's day 3. I didn't sleep so good last night. How'd you sleep?
I slept okay. It was cold, and then hot, and then I had heartburn.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't sleep so good. My pillow wasn't helping me at all, and I was cold.
It was hot, and my arm kept falling asleep.
But it's a nice morning.
Yeah.
It's a little bit smoky again this morning. But it's nice and calm. When that sun comes up, it's going to be hot as hell. So we're just getting some coffee started. Have a coffee and then work on breakfast, and then we'll start tearing down camp and getting ready to leave. This is my least favorite part.
Yeah, mine too. I don't want to go.
Yeah, not so much tearing down camp, it's leaving that sucks.
Oh, she's wandering way over there.
Oh, she is wandering. Oh, there's that sun. It's gonna be warm. Oh, look at this. Didn't even see this yesterday. Somebody set up a bench here. Kitten, you're going too far. Coffee's this way. She's like, I don't care about coffee. She wants to explore and hunt. I'd be down to let her explore some more, but there's eagles and osprey around, and the fish are jumping right now, so they're probably going to be out looking for meals. And she would be a good meal for an eagle. Okay, come on, let's go back to camp. All right, we're going back. We're going back to camp.
Back at camp, we got our coffees ready, had a quick breakfast, and then spent the next few minutes procrastinating and taking in the view before it was time to pack up camp and start making our way home.
Okay, so it's time to leave, and our campsite's all cleaned up, packed it up. There's only a floaty left that Sam found that another group of campers just left behind, so we're gonna clean that up too. And kitten, that's all we got left. So this was a nice spot.
Yeah.
Had fun. It was a good couple days, but it went way too fast.
Yeah, way too fast.
So
Wish it wasn't over.
yeah, but it is. So time to get in the boats and get going.
Yeah.
All right, we're on the water. I have to run this floaty to the garbages, which are over there. And Sam, who I think is still launching behind me, is going over to the floating store, which is over that way. And then we are heading home, which is down that valley. Okay, the garbage run is done. Now I'm gonna make my way over to the floating store, which is straight over that way, and see if I can meet up with Sam. There's Sam out there. A tiny little kayak in and amongst a bunch of motorboats. Some jet skis. See a houseboat over there parked at the store. Super neat place here, actually. Really cool. I really enjoyed this a lot. All right, let's go catch up to Sam.
It was quite windy, but we were able to use the upwind paddling technique we learned. I know I've already said it, but this is a game changer for us.
You can tell when you got that good angle, hey?
Yeah, it's just, you feel like no effort.
Yeah, even though you're going like into the wind.
Yeah.
You got some fun waves coming. That boat's throwing off a huge wake. Woo! One of the things that I like about this lake is that with all the different wind directions that happen and all the different types of boat traffic and like sea-doos, houseboats, fishing boats, speed boats. I think I've seen a couple like luxury yachts. We saw that pirate ship. With all the different boats coming through here and all the different wind directions and stuff, it makes a lot of different type of wave shapes, which is interesting. I've experienced more different type of wave shapes and formations in a couple of hours on this lake than I have in days on any other lake that I've been to, which I like. I think that helps us get used to the different types of waves that we'll probably encounter when we finally make it to the ocean again. So I'm really enjoying this. It's keeping me on my toes. The whole trick about cutting into the wind at 20 degrees is just, it's making this paddle so much easier. Mike's way ahead of us as always, but like he's way gone. He's really using the wind to his advantage. Sam is way up ahead of me. She's got this wind thing figured out. So I'm pretty stoked. I think we're having a good trip back. It's not super hot like it was getting here, which is kind of nice. But at the same time, I'm a little worried about possible rain. So hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully we don't get any rain because we didn't bring rain gear. We did not plan for rain this weekend. Anyways, I'm losing ground, so I better hurry up. I just wanted to mention that bit about the waves. I think that's really cool.
The next couple of hours were fairly mundane. We continued cutting into the wind, tacking our way along the shoreline, passing various boats and riding their waves, yet still making good time. And although it looks cloudy and cold, it's actually the perfect temperature for paddling in. But as they say, all good things come to an end.
I love all these lake access only houses. It reminds me of this place I went to when I was a kid.
Seemingly out of nowhere, the wind started to pick up.
This is hard. You got the resistance of the water as you're scooping in, and then on the other blade the wind is pushing you, and it's like, it's just hard to work the paddle.
The wind steadily increased and gained in strength with every stroke. Its intensity just kept increasing, and it seemed as though the wind direction was changing ever so slightly, but constantly, as we were having a hard time finding that good angle to cut into. It got to a point where Sam just didn't have the strength enough to fight it anymore, and we had to make a decision. We weren't making any forward progress, and the shoreline closest to us was not suited for any kind of landing. We could turn around and go back until we found a good spot to land, but then we would lose a significant amount of ground. Or we could cut straight across the lake to a beach and wait it out.
Waves probably don't look like much in the GoPro, but they're throwing us all around out here. I feel like Sam's dealing with them better than I am. The one good thing is that the water is warm. Whoa. the time to be poking your head out. Whoa, that one was weird. Oh, we made it. In one piece, mostly dry. Wait. Come on out, kitten. Come on out, we're taking a break. Okay, so we had to stop at a beach because the conditions were just getting too crazy. So we're just sitting here deciding whether or not we're going to be able to make it home tonight. We would be fine with staying here overnight. The only problem is that our friend Mike is way up ahead of us, so we have no idea what's going to happen. But we're stuck here for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
So no matter what happens, you know, we're gonna be all right, but yeah, I just kind of got caught off guard with this one.
Yeah.
Oh, getting your panties.
Oh, my panties?
What do you think?
I think that beach over there looks better, but I don't know how we can get the boats over there.
Okay, here, you take this.
Let's take a walk over there. Okay, yeah, I want to have a look at it. Whoa, look at those ones. Holy crap. I don't know if you can get that on the GoPro, but damn. I don't like those. I don't like this at all.
I'll take this. I'll rip over there and see. Too bad there's no fires right now, because oh yeah, fire tonight would be nice. Check this out. That's cool. Alright, Sam's over there. I'm going to tell her that this is probably a better spot. It's nice and calm.
Yeah, I figured in the trees, right?
Yeah, some of the trees look kind of sketchy. Like, you know, if the wind blows too hard, it might fall over. But that's kind of anywhere around here.
Around here, really.
But I found a spot that seems calm, seems like it's out of the wind.
Okay. Think you can get the boats over there?
I can paddle them over there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just around the corner here.
Yeah,
I can.
it's not very far.
If I don't have kitten, no big deal.
Okay.
So let's go back, get whatever packed up, and then you can come over here with kitten, and I'll paddle the boats over. Well, it wouldn't be an adventure if something didn't go wrong, right?
Terrible. Rock's pretty cool. Broken like that.
So yeah, we've set up a camp and we both called in to work and told our bosses that we're stranded on the lake.
We're stuck on the lake from a storm, which is coming. It says it's coming, and the winds are supposed to pick up again.
Now the rain's coming in though.
Yes.
It looks kind of yucky up over there.
It's coming from behind us, I think. Just wondering if Mike's just gonna stay at Marble Point. If that's where he's at.
I don't know what he's doing. I feel like in this he would get in his boat and start paddling for the...
I feel like too, but like, why would you do that if we're not coming up? You know what I mean? If we didn't make it there.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know what to do about Mike.
Yeah.
I don't want to like make him feel like he's left stranded or anything.
Remember, always stay with your group.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no point in going on now. It's like 6 o'clock. Still another
At least 3 hours.
At least 3 hours.
To get back there.
And I've just paid for parking for tomorrow anyways. So like we should probably wrap up this video and maybe start making something to eat before it gets windy again.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Are you?
Yeah, I could definitely use some food.
I could use some food.
Yeah. All right, good morning. It's Tuesday morning. It's kind of a chilly morning. It rained last night, so about 50% of our stuff is wet. We got stuff under the tarp. Some of it stayed dry, some of it didn't. And pretty much everything under the tent stayed dry except for Sam's shoes, which is weird because my shoes
They're basically dry.
are dry.
I don't get it. My shoes are soaked.
Yeah. I froze last night. I was cold all night long and only started to warm up right as Sam woke up. So
Oh, no.
that kind of sucked. So I went down to the river. I filled up a pot of water. We're going to boil some eggs. We're not even really going to dry our stuff. We're just going to shake it off and pack it up, and we'll dry it when we get home. So I'm not going to spend too much longer with this little video because I want to get the hell out of here. All right, camp is pretty much packed up. We're just about ready to hit the water. We got to hurry because Sam says that they're calling for thunder showers today.
Yeah, it changed.
So that might not even be at this end of the lake. It could be way in a different part of the lake, but we don't have the gear to chance it. So we got to get going. So hopefully it stays like this, or maybe we get a little bit of wind at our back and we can make good time getting home. Because we've been out here longer than expected. We haven't had a proper breakfast yet. Fortunately, we did pack a little bit too much food. And, you know, I think I'm just going to keep packing too much food. I always do, and I always feel dumb after when we bring all the food back. But this is a situation where having that extra food actually came in pretty handy. So I like that idea. Anyways, I'm wasting time. We got to go. Daylight's wasting. Storms are coming. Blah, blah, blah. So let's hit the water. Well, we're back at the beach. We made it about an hour.
Yeah, a
little over an hour from our campsite, and the wind picked up again a lot sooner than we had expected, so we pulled over and we're trying to wait it out. So it's definitely turning out to be more than we expected.
A real pain in my butt.
Pain in our butt. But I guess that's what makes it an adventure, so.
I guess so.
And it turns out that Mike actually made it all the way back. He sent Sam a Facebook message at
2:18 in the morning.
2:18 in the morning saying that he managed to get a ride home, so.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about where he's at anymore.
Yeah, he's obviously taken care of. But, you know, if we were injured somewhere out there, nobody'd be coming back for us because our friend didn't even call for help or nothing. So that's kind of an interesting thing.
Yeah.
So it seems like things are starting to calm down a little bit. We'll find out in a bit.
We'll see.
But for now, we're beached.
Yeah.
This last leg of the journey probably went by the quickest. Well, for me anyways. By this point, we weren't taking in the sights, although we did get surrounded by a bunch of fish jumping around, but we were both pretty tired and just wanted to get to the car so we could find a place that had food and coffee.
Alright, well, we're back in the car, and I've never been happy to end a trip, but this time I am. That was a lot of work. That was a hard trip back.
That was intense, yeah.
It was intense. We didn't film much of it because it was just grueling and we just wanted to get back. So we're back in the car now, and I'm stoked for coffee. So
Yeah.
we hope you enjoyed that trip. I enjoyed most of it.
Same here. Most of it.
We learned a lot, and we definitely experienced some new stuff, which is always really awesome on a trip like that. So we hope that you could learn some stuff with us, and we hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Tell us what you thought, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.